Hello everyone, on behalf of the Mindalia TV team, welcome to Mindalia live streaming. The space that we are about to start has been named Angel Tarot and Oracle to find your life purpose. This conference is offered by Isabel Palacios. She is a published author and intuitive therapist. Isabel, welcome to Mindalia. The screen is all yours. We're ready to listen what you have to offer today.
Hello, Mirna, and hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining to this conference, which I promise you that is going to be very practical, in which you are going to do some exercise to find your life purpose. We are going to work with Oracle and Angel Tarot cards, and it's great if you had one of these decks, something like this, with you. But if you don't have them, don't worry, because you can get a piece of papers. I have mine too, and a pen to do just a little exercise. So by the end of the conference, my purpose is that you have a clear idea, or at least a little bit clearer, what is your life purpose, at least in this moment in your life. Because your life purpose is something which is very vast, and it unfolds as at the same time that you are evolving and growing. So sometimes you may expect to have one definitive answer regarding your life purpose. This is not the right way to approach to this. Your life purpose is changing all the time, depending on the decisions that you are making in your life, and all the options that show to you are according to your vibration. The higher is your vibration, the higher will be your life purpose. And to have a high life purpose, it doesn't mean that you have to be a rock star, a super famous politician, get a lot of money. A high life purpose means that you are going to fulfill all the desires, all the promises that your soul made before was incarnated. So please take this exercise seriously, but at the same time, take it with faith and joy, because angels are very playful, and they are here with you to guide you with all the decisions in your lives, including your life purpose. And the way that they show you what is your life purpose, it could be very different from one day to another. I think that a great tool to have, a very clear and a very to be very confident about your life purpose, the messages that your angels are giving you about your life purpose, is working with angel tarot cards and oracles, because they give you a physical proof, a physical sign that this feeling, that this sign that you may see in the streets, on TV, on a book, on a video, watching a video, is real. A card is something that you can touch, that you can feel with you, and you can feel the energy of the card. In this point, I want to make it clear that you don't need to have any psychic ability to work with tarot or with angel oracle cards. That's not true. You have to forget about the image of the fortune teller with some scarf in the hair, in the head, wearing white clothes, or some tunics and carry crystals and everything surrounded with incense. No, your angels work with you through cards in a very natural way, and you don't need too much preparation, and you don't need to have your third eye open, working with your chakras all the time. No. You obviously, it's good that you meditate on a daily basis, but apart from that, the only thing that you need to do to work with your angels and to work with angel tarot cards is to be very sincere with yourself, that you want to know the truth, know what your ego wants you to hear. It means that you have to be ready to know what you really want to know. And when your angels know that you are open to listen the truth, they are going to deliver in a very accurate way, in a very specific way through the cards. Yeah, and I've been working with angel oracle cards, and I think now for over 6-7 years, and they never let me down. Because if you approach to them with this sincere intention, which means that you are humble, that you don't expect, to hear what your ego is trying to tell you all the time to confuse you and making a mess, you will understand the message very clear. And the card that shows to you, that shows up, you have to accept it. You may like it, the card, you may don't like it, the card, but that's fine. Always accept the card that your angels give to you, relating to your life purpose or, whatever topic that you want to know, your couple, about, health, or just be humble. When you pull your card, say thank you. Thank you for this card, because if you don't understand it in the moment and you think that, oh, maybe my oracle cards are broken because I don't understand, or this is not related to what I'm asking for, wait, just wait, because you will have the answers maybe a few days later, a few hours later, just when your mind stops thinking about how things should be and just accept things how they is. So working with cards, it requires a lot of patience and faith, but at the same time, they are super rewarding because they will always tell you the truth in a very clear way, especially about your life purpose. When I do readings for people, the readings that I enjoy the most is the life purpose reading, because it's where the angels, I can feel the energy of the angels encouraging the person to see the truth, which is already in his heart. Because you know that a reading is correct because they are already giving you, your angels are already reading you the answers that you already know and you have them. So if you want to know about your life purpose, I highly recommend you to get one of these beautiful oracle or tarot cards. You can get them, for a few pounds, a few dollars, and have them with you, because as I said before, it's something natural to have a communication with your angels. You don't need anything special to have a daily conversation with them and touch and feel your cards and do readings for you daily, maybe not related to your life purpose all the time. You can ask about whatever. A good question always to ask about is what I need to know in this moment. So, start to build a relationship with your angels daily and, get one of these decks and it will be fantastic. If you don't know the difference between an oracle card or a tarot card, the difference is that tarot cards has a structure and they reflect the journey that your soul made before was incarnated. So it shows you the point in which you are in this moment. It could be the highest priestess, it could be the hunger, it could be the trial, it could be the sun. It shows you in which point of your journey, of your soul journey, you are in this moment. The oracle cards, it doesn't have any structure. They are based on a topic. It could be whatever, life purpose, love, health, or it could be inspired by divine beings like fairies, ascended masters, or of course, angels. So the best way to work with them, especially regarding with your life purpose, is having both. Having an oracle card, which is going to give you the simple, straight answer that you want to know about your life purpose, like, okay, what is my life purpose is, and then you can get a tarot card because it will give you more information about your life purpose. It could tell you, okay, this is the right moment to change your job, or no, you'd better wait, or you need to work on this part of your life before doing this career transition. So it's the best thing to work with your life purpose is blending oracle and tarot card decks. If you don't have them, an oracle card or a tarot card, if you are just watching this conference because you are curious about, you want to learn something new, but you don't feel like this is for you, that's fine. Don't worry. I think that tarot cards and oracle cards are a great tool. They are fantastic tools, but you don't need to be dependent on them to hear your angels, because your angels are talking to you all the time and they reach you in the easiest way for you, not for them. So if they know that you are really into cards, they are going to deliver their message through the cards. But if you don't feel like this is for you, okay, at least I will give you a try before saying that this is not for you. But if you don't feel like definitely this is not your thing, don't worry. Angels will find a way to give you their messages about your life purpose or whatever you need to know through many ways. You have to think about life like a whole oracle in which all the messages are there for you. The only thing that you need to know is that you have to stay tuned with these vibes, with these angelic vibes. And the best way to do this is raising your vibration as much time as you can, as long as you can during the day. Because if you lower your vibration, you stop hearing the messages of your angels. But if you are in a positive mood, you are calm, okay, you may get upset or angry at math at some moments because no, this is life, this is the third dimension, they are low vibrations, and probably you fall in these vibrations sometimes. But as soon as you are aware that you have fallen in these lower vibrations, you have to raise yourself. You have to be responsible for your energy, take your energy up to a higher level, and you will be connected like the Wi-Fi on your phone to the nearest angel who is delivering the messages for you. So please be eyes wide open when you are living your life, because signals, messages are there for you all the time, even if you don't feel like working with cards, or you have worked with your cards, for example, in the morning, or you do a reading for yourself every week. But it doesn't mean that, okay, the 5 minutes that I spend in the morning is the only moment that angels talk to me, and then the rest of the days they have forgotten about me. No, this is not how it works. They are always with you. They are always working with you. But as they respect your free willing, they do not interfere in your free willing unless you really need help with something. It could be something important, like, okay, I want to know about my life purpose. And it could be something like, we call it smarter. Okay, like, okay, I need to buy a present for my friend. Please, can you help me? Of course, they will do it. But you need to ask for help. So if you work with your angels in the morning, or you go for a reading and they give you the messages that you need to hear, that doesn't mean that you are not going to listen to them anymore. No, they are with you, and they are just waiting patiently and lovingly until you open the door and say, please help me with this, because I don't know how to sort it out. So yeah, if you have received a card and you don't understand it, be patient and observe what happens during the day, during the week, the months later, and how this card fits into your life. Because most of the times what it happens is that your ego, that is very tricky, is trying to distract you and trying to make you to forget, or trying to make you feel confused about the message of your angels. But yeah, regarding your life purpose, you have to know that everybody, and when I say everybody, is everybody, have the same life purpose in this planet. Okay? Nobody is special. I know that ego wants to feel special, but the truth is that we are not special. We are unique. Actually, we are unique. You are different from the rest of the world. But all of us, we have the same life purpose. And our life purpose, since we have incarnated in this world, in this planet, is to love, to express the love that we are. To live this love, to express this love and live in this love vibration all the time, which is what ascended master done previously, we need to stay in a very high vibration and try to try to integrate our fears, our dark side in the love that we already are. So we need to embrace our darkness, our fear, our all the feelings that we master to hide and put ourselves a mask that shows us that we are a very good person, but actually we don't want to admit to ourselves the dark feelings that we have inside of us. And you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about rage, sadness, depression, greedy. In the moment that you are far from this love feeling, you are connected to your dark side. And it doesn't matter that you are with that, because this is part of life. The problem is what you are not aware of it, and you don't want to be aware of it, and you suppress all this low vibration, and you get distracted with other things that your ego tells you that are more important, you know? And in that moment, you are very far from your life purpose, because you are going to struggle and life is going to feel stagnant, and karma is going to appear. When I say karma, is when you are going to see that you are receiving the bad consequence, the bad consequence also of something that you did before, and you don't even know why this happening to you this right now. And what is happening is that you are far from life purpose because you are not vibrating high. So the first thing that you have to do to live your life purpose is vibrate very high and stay tuned in this love frequency. And to stay in tune in this low frequency, you need to be aware of your low vibration. It's not pretending that you are happy, that you are positive. It's not pretending that you are super spiritual, that you never get angry, that you never feel disappointed. No, it's being aware that these emotions are also living within you, but you are the master of them and you can control them. In the moment that you are aware of that, I tell you that your life purpose goes higher and higher, and you can get more responsibilities about the service that you have to give. So think about this. Do you want to know your life purpose, that you already know it? Or do you want to know what is the best way for you to offer service? Service. It means that you are going to serve others. We are here to serve people. But the way that you have to serve people, it has to be something that for you that brings you joy, happy, and of course, money. This is the ideal service. Something that you say, okay, I'm really getting paid for this when I'm having fun, when I'm feel so how do you say, self-realization for doing this service. Do I really am still get paid? Yes. And this is life telling you, yes, you are in your life purpose. You are living one of your life purpose, because you are making a living doing something that you love, and at the same time you are helping people. This is something that, doing this transition is super interesting. Sometimes you may you may be impatient to get the job that you really want. For example, you want to be an actor, but you have to work as a waiter to pay your degree, to pay your flat, or I don't know, you want to be an entrepreneur and say goodbye to your horrible boss and have your own company, but things take time. And this time, if you get frustrated at this time, what happened? Your vibration is getting lower. So you are running away from your life purpose. So you have to accept the job, the service, the position that you are working, that you are working in this moment. It doesn't matter if you like it or not, but you have to learn to accept it. Because if you are working in this job, if you are, or even if you don't have a job, it's like, why am I unemployed? Why I can't find something that really, it was give me money and makes me this and gives me this security. Because you are, changing jobs all the time, and 1 month you get paid a lot of money, and then it happens 2-3 months and you don't get any income, and yeah, this is very frustrating. But you have to learn about this situation, and your angel tarot and oracle cards can tell you why are you in this situation and what you have to learn about situation. So this is not about, for example, okay, I want to know, dear angels, and you make your pray, and you put candles and incense, and you do this lovely meditation for your chakras. And okay, I want to know what is my life purpose. And yes, you pull a card, and they say, okay, your life purpose is, okay, I have this card, time to decide. But it could be books. Okay, I have to write a book. Yeah, it could be your life purpose, writing a book. But if you are not happy working as a waiter, working in a bank, or I don't know what you are doing in this moment, working as an office administrator, and you think it's very boring, and yeah, you get excited. I want to write this book. I want to write, tales for children. But if you don't love what you are doing now, I promise you that you are not going to love the fact of writing a book. Even your angels tell you, yeah, this is your life purpose, because you are always to feel unsatisfied. Because it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. Your angels know that your life purpose could be, yes, writing books. Please write this story, because the world needs this story. But if you are thinking about this story, but you are all the time thinking, the rest of the day thinking, I hate this job, I don't know what time is it, I'm looking forward to to say goodbye to my boss, I don't want to see them anymore because they don't treat me well, whatever. If you are living your daily life with resentment, this book, when it was the moment, maybe you managed to leave that job and get some money and some employment benefits, and you said, okay, that's the right time to do my book. You are not going to do it happy, because you came from a low vibration, and this vibration is with you. It's not about what is happening around you, it's within you. And until you don't know why you get so frustrated, why you had the job that you had, why you felt disappointed, why people treated like you like that, your colleagues, your manager, why you had to do the most boring task, until you don't understand why are you living a situation, whatever you do the next is going to be the same, because you didn't transform yourself. Life purpose is about transformation, and the cards are telling you which transformation do you need to embrace in order to fulfill your life purpose, that it could be writing books. I can tell you personally that I always wanted to be a writer, but I couldn't come up with and now already I wrote and I published 2 books, but I couldn't come up with the idea of the books until I didn't make responsible for my life. And because I wanted to be a little girl, not a woman. So until I didn't understand where were my blogs and my angels told me, I couldn't move forward with my life purpose. And what I made responsible for my life and I decided to become a woman, it was when I had the idea for the books and I could write them. So, talking about your life purpose is not just pulling a card and telling you, okay, this is your life purpose. Writing books is about developing this is an unicorn card. I don't know why I have it here. Light and love. Your life purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Okay, this is the life purpose for everyone, to bring light and love for everyone. And everyone can do it in different services. And a service is not more important than others. Okay, as long as you do it with love. You can be working in the supermarket or I don't know, cleaning houses, or you can be the CEO of a multinational company. If you do it with love, if you feel that you are bringing love and life to this world, you are living your life purpose. This is all about. Okay, so you already know what is life purpose and what is services. And I told you that, yeah, you deserve to get money, a good money for working, for giving service with your life purpose. But sometimes your life purpose is not related to a profession, to having a job. Your life purpose, it could be related as well to other aspects of your life that are important for you, for your evolution at this moment. For example, I had a boyfriend whose life purpose was traveling, and he didn't make any money of traveling. He just did it because he loved traveling, and he visited many places. He stayed in many countries for long periods of time, and he was doing that because he had fun. He was very happy doing this, and he needed travel. His soul was keen on travels and discovering the world. This is one of his life purpose, and he didn't make any money of that. What happened that when he stopped traveling, he had a job, a contract job. He got paid, very well paid, with a lot of money. And when the contract finished, he started to travel again. So that's perfect. I mean, your life purpose could be also to raise a family, become a mother, a father, and raise a family. And you don't get money for doing that. Well, at least in Spain, you are not paid for that, for having a family. But, if you feel at that moment like, I've been working very hard, or I wanted to be a writer, I wrote my books, that's fine. You already fulfilled one aspect of your life purpose, which was, writing books. But then you feel your soul is telling you, is whispering you, hey, there is more for you. There is more for you. What do you want now? And your angels tell you, maybe it's the right time for you. It's the divine timing for you to raise a family. And then you want to get pregnant. So your life purpose, it could be as well to establish a family and look after them. And it could take, and you can do this for all your life, for the rest of your life, or for a few years. I want to focus on my family. On the contrary, you feel, maybe you are a woman. This is happen very usually amongst women, that they already raised a family, and her children have grown up, and they go to school or high school, and they feel that they want to do something else that is not about only being a mother, which is, is fantastic, but it's such a heavy label, and it involves so many, it requires so much energy, that now they feel that, her soul wants to express herself in a different way. And she can ask her angels, okay, what is my life purpose now? So it's very good that you ask your angels from time to time. I will say, okay, it's just it's a recommendation. Don't take it as a rule. At least a couple of times per year, because now the energy is vibrating very quickly. So, all of us, we are experiencing changes very quickly, and your life can change from one day to another. So I think a couple of times per year, or if you feel it more often, ask your angel, okay, what is my life purpose now? Show me, what is my life purpose? And it could be something that you already have in your mind because they've been repeating these messages all the time. It could be do some volunteer. And every time you switch on TV, it's about, you see a program about volunteering, going to another country to volunteering, or, you are being asked to give some help at your local community. So you already feel this call, or it could be something that apparently comes out of the blue and you don't expect. So that's good. It means that your soul is exploring and is expanding and is telling you what it really needs to give you a fulfilling and a happy life. So ask to your angels regularly, what is my life purpose? And please show me the specific steps to go through to fulfill my life purpose. You have to think that every day that you live is a small part of this life purpose. So if you manage to live one day of your life from this vibration of love, or at least acceptance, you are getting higher and higher in your vibration, and your life purpose, it will be expanded as well. And you will be surprisingly amazed about yourself, about the things that you could do and you didn't expect to do, because you had an idea of what is your life should be. Okay, yes, because when we dream small, and that what happens is that then we play small. But it's like you can do whatever you want, and if you do it with love, you will attract people, opportunities, money, time, and you don't know how. And this is because every day you are living with sincere appreciation for life, giving thanks to God.
Thank you so much, Isabel, for sharing with us your knowledge and your time, of course. There are a couple questions in the chat. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Sounds good?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you,
Mirna. Claudia is the first one that entered a question here. How can we really feel that we are connecting with angels? I recently got an oracle and asked some questions, but still didn't see a clear answer. Thank you for all this information.
Okay. Claudia, in the moment that you hold the intention of communicate with your angels, you are connected with them. You may not feel anything. Sometimes you feel a pleasant sensation, a pleasant feeling. It could be some tickles, some warm feeling. But I don't want to give you, this kind of clues, because every person is different, and very often angels don't want to show you any physical, feeling, because they are teaching you to trust them. So I can tell you that if you take your cards and you hold the intention to communicate with them, they are giving you the message, even if you don't understand it. What you can do is you can take a picture of that card if you don't understand it today, and forget about it and check it a few days later, or writing down in your journal the feelings or the message that they are trying to give you. But the only thing that you need to connect with them is just the sincere intention to be open to receive their messages. That's it. And you can feel them not only when you are meditating or when you are with your cards. You can feel them when you are having fun. In the moment that you feel joy and you feel like dancing or doing something that you really like, doing the activities that you like, the hobbies, your hobbies, your angels are very connected with you.
Thank you, Isabel. I really like what you said about us trusting ourselves and how sometimes maybe that the message or the signal is not coming because the intention is that we learn how to trust our own instincts, right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Fabiola Romero also answered. She tells, my birthday is February 14th. Well, almost. Congratulations, Fabiola. Your birthday is close, 1978. I need a card oracle. Can you let me know about my life, love, and finance? Is that something that can be done remotely, Isabel?
Mirna and Fabiana, this is something that, is a good question. Thank you for raising it up, Fabiana. But I want to make clear that I don't do private readings in public, because people ask innocently about, okay, what is my life purpose, when I'm going to meet my soulmate, or what happened with this or whatever. No, your angels, what I'm going to give you always is a very private answer. And when I say private, it means that they are going to touch you and they are going to move you in a way that you may don't expect. You are asking innocently, okay, what is my life purpose? But it's not as simple as that. Life purpose, it could be, I don't know, being a yoga teacher or writing books, but they are not going to give you just this answer. They are going to give you the answer, why are you not doing this now? And that means that they are going to show you some blocks. They touch you in a way, they are going to show you some memories, some feelings that you have. It's not something to do in public. It's private, it's intimate, and even although we don't see each other, and I said, okay, nobody's seeing me, you can tell me whatever you want, I don't mind. This is not the way that I work with angels. When I give a message to a person, I just give it to that person in private. And then if you feel free to share it with others, that's fine, but this is your decision, but not mine. This is my responsibility as a reader.
Thank you for that answer. Something I wanted to ask you, and it's about our lifestyle. Is there a lifestyle that may help us vibrate or be more in sync with that wave, that length that allows us to connect easier to higher levels of consciousness?
Mirna, there is no a set lifestyle that you need to live to connect with angels. Because, we are, and I think you made a really good point when you say that, because now we have built like a spiritual stereotype on how a spiritual person how should be. Like, you should be always happy, you should eat vegan foods or vegetarian, and you have to wear white clothes made of organic fabrics, and you have to walk in nature with barefoot and huge trees, and you know what, you can do this if you really love it. But if you don't love it, don't do it like because you are supposed to do it because you are spiritual. You can be spiritual and go to McDonald's, go to a rock concert, dancing reggaeton if you like, and you can be a spiritual person, and your angels are with you all the time. As long as you are a good person, and that means that you treat with kindness others, and you treat with kindness, and you have kindness and compassion all for yourself, you are in a high vibration, and your angels are going to be with you. It's not about what you do, it's about how you feel. And you need to know what makes you feel good. And if you feel good going to a rock concert, having that burger made of beef instead of pea protein, have it. That's fine. That's fine.
As we
You
reach,
have to.
sorry, I just wanted to
forget
ask
about
you.
the spiritual stereotype type of life, because it's not going to take you anywhere if you don't really feel it or if you don't really embrace it.
I love it. I really like what you say. Forget about the stereotype because it may not work for everyone, right?
No, definitely not.
As we reach the end of our conversation, I wanted to ask you, what is the best that you have taken out of your connection with higher consciousness? How is your life since you started practicing this?
Okay, so since I started to work with angels, and I've been using, oracle cards 6, 7 years ago, but I was aware of angels since I was a child. I can tell you that the more I communicate with them, the deeper would be the insights that you have about life. And then you start to live life from a different perspective. Your life may look like a regular life, like a normal life from others' perspective. I mean, you go to work, you have to raise your family, go to the supermarket, do your groceries, brush your teeth, like everyone else. But internally, there is an inner realization that you only can feel, and it's impossible to express, and it's impossible to pretend. That's why I said before, forget about the spiritual lifestyle, stereotype and lifestyle. It's about what you really know, because your spiritual path is something that is very intimate. You are the only one who knows where you are, and you can see the presence of God in everything. Because the final purpose of angels is not only helping you with your daily life or to fulfill your life purpose, is to feel the deep connection that you have with the Creator, with God.
Thank
So
you.
the
I love it. I
more you
love
feel
your
God in
answer.
your life, the more connected you are.
I really love your answer. Well, we reached the end of our conversation, and I want to give
Oh,
you a
wow.
moment so you can give us your closing thoughts.
Okay, so I want you to do just one exercise, because it's just going to be 1 minute. Because if you don't have oracle cards or you don't feel like getting them, that's fine. But you can still know what is your life purpose. So I want you to take, a piece of paper like this and a pen, and you are going to draw. Please get up. Don't be lazy, and don't think that this is childish, because don't underestimate
And there's
the
nothing wrong
power
with childish things, right?
of don't underestimate the power of simplicity and the games, because angels are very playful and they love games. So you are going to draw a heart like this with pen, and in the center of your heart you are going to write down your name. I'm going to write it down, mine, Isabel, and I want you to write your name or your nickname, the one that you feel comfortable with. And in just 1 minute, no more than 1 minute, I want you to write all the things that you love. It could be service, the way that you want to give service. I want to be a teacher. I want to become an astronaut, actress, a writer, whatever. I want to be a coach, whatever you want to be, writer. But you can also write about the places that you love to travel, or would you love to live, or the name of your pet, the animals that you like. Write whatever you love in just 1 minute. I'm going to do mine, and I'm going to talk to you as well. So, Mirna, can you set a 1 minute countdown to do this exercise? Okay, tell us when it's ready. Okay, so I'm going to write all the things that I love to do. It could be also sports, places, the name of people that you love, of course. It could be what is your favorite animal, what is your favorite color, what you like to eat, where do you want to spend your next holidays, what would you do if you had more money, what would you do if you had more time, what would you like to do if you were another person? Imagine another life. For example, when I was 15, I wanted to be a model. Now I can write it as well. Why not? What would you do if you lived in another place? If, for example, if I lived near to the beach, I would do yoga every morning, so I can write down as well. Okay, time is over. So the reason why you have to do this very quickly is because the faster you are, your internal sensor is going to be set up by your speed, because because if you have time to think, you are going to control and you are going to restrain yourself to not give the right answers. So just do it quickly. For example, I just wrote yoga, London, yellow, Valeria, which is the name of my niece. This is the things that I love. So the more I write, the more connections I will find about my life purpose. You have to think that this heart is your heart, put your intention and what is in your heart. And then your oracle cards will magically show you all the things that you already write down. And if not, if you don't want to work with cards, always look at your heart. And you can add as many things as you want to this heart. Don't stop yourself. Okay, so thank you very much, Mindalia and Mirna, for giving me this opportunity. I hope you have enjoyed this conference and you feel encouraged to find your life purpose or keep working on it if you already know it. Remember that your life purpose is transforming at the same time as you are doing it. So don't get stuck and don't get too comfortable. If you feel that you can do more, just keep raising your vibration and your life purpose. It will be even more fulfilling.
Thank you again, Isabel. It's been a pleasure having you with us, and to the people that have been joining us, of course, thank you. We are sending you a big hug and all our gratitude, and we will see you again very soon in the next Mindalia live streaming. Bye-bye.